Okay, well now that we've had an expose, a vocab lesson, and an ASMR experience, we're going to actually get into, we're going to actually start the culinary show, the culinary portion of our show. Our live studio audience just told me I look banged up. Oh, you have to cross that out.
Wait, no, that's like exactly a term my dad would use, and I hate to offend you this way.
It's giving carrot.
That's an old, no, I was just saying that's an old person term. That's an old people term.
That's exactly, you said I've been saying that for years, way before you were born. Well, anyways, for Cinco de Mayo.
Shortly, in like a couple days.
Yeah, in a little. We're just getting you prepared for Cinco de Mayo with these videos. So you can see we're drinking a delicious drink, which is yet to be posted, yet to come. Stay tuned. But after you've had a few drinks, you're definitely going to need a snack of some sort.
And we know.
Necesitan comida.
Mm-hmm. And we know you make our guacamole
all the time,
regularly. You know it by heart.
Siempre.
You don't even need to watch.
Always.
You don't even need to watch our video anymore, even though you should, and give us the watch time.
I think they watch it every time just for the entertainment factor, even if they have the recipe memorized. Oh my God, this bitch Kenya. I'm gonna wait and see if she texts me to call me out for talking on camera. She texted me. She had the nerve. She texted me. She said, "Hey, yeah, this isn't going on. No, this is going on camera. Absolutely. This bitch has the nerve to text me and say, "Hey, baby, can you send me your guac recipe? It is so good." I said, "Well, damn, you just told on yourself that you don't watch Hot Girl Kitchen's videos because what do you know? The Hot Girl Kitchen recipe is already posted a year ago." So you know what I did? I sent her a link to the video. I said, "Girl, you just told on yourself."
Wait, I actually just did that because what I put... Okay, I'll call this person out too. Let's call people out today.
Yeah, period. We got the time.
Josh Diolas. Let me call you out now.
Don't know that. I didn't know that was his last name.
You. He messaged me when we posted the advertisement on my story for the red velvet cakes and said, "How do you make these?" And said, "Can you send me the recipe?" And I sent him a link to the video. I said, "Ingredients are in the description." Like, what? Bitch, what does this look like?
On that note, God, what the hell are we even making? It's been 90 minutes since we started this video because we went on a whole tirade. And we exposed everybody.
Speaking of our guacamole.
We might have to make the title, like, Hot Girl Kitchen exposes frauds. Fraudulent fans.
All of our friends exposed.
Yeah, it's like when, like, makeup people, like, on YouTube are in feuds and they post, like, a stupid video that's like...
James Charles exposed.
Yeah, it's like exposing the fakes. Like, yeah, that's us right now. Anyways, what are we making? Oh my God. As if I wasn't already hungry.
You're going to have our guacamole like you always do, but instead of going to the store to buy some tortilla chips, you're going to go one step above for your gas that you're having over on Cinco de Mayo, and you are going to make homemade tortilla chips.
Emphasis on the homemade.
And you're probably like, wow, I see there's pretty much nothing in front of you. This must be easy. And when I say it is, it is. Okay, so all you're going to need for these homemade chips are tortillas. Shocker. I know you've seen a lot of this in the past.
Are these corn, flour, anything?
It doesn't. You could do either, but these are corn tortillas.
Why are they called carb counter? Are you calling me are you fat shaming?
So no, I like doing the carb counter ones because I'm going to be eating a lot of them and they taste like the exact same, so I just feel a little bit better. Okay. So you can do either way.
I'm glad you specified that it was something you were thinking of for yourself and like you weren't doing it for me. Like
I'm doing it for everybody involved.
Smells like fat shaming.
I'm doing it for everybody involved.
Okay.
The next ingredient you're going to need is pure vegetable oil. You could use canola, but again, canola is...
We're fat shaming right now.
Yeah, canola is the worst one out of all the oils. They're both pretty bad. But yeah, well, right now it is on low heat because, as you'll see in the video, we don't want it to be the hottest it could be. You just want it to be hot enough because it fries very quickly. So you need it, like, you don't want to burn these. So you need it to be on a lower heat. That way you can have the time to flip them, have the time to take them out.
That's the worst when you have have you ever had a burnt chip? It's like, ugh, like, no thank you.
And last but not least, you'll need some pink Himalayan salt. You can use, I've used my gray sea salt before on these, but I just like the grated salt because it just gets...
distributes more.
Yeah, it just gets on the chip, and you can guarantee...
Gets on the chip?
I said gets on the chip.
Oh, I missed that.
Gets on the chip.
It's the enunciation for me.
I blacked out, I'm sorry.
It's looking that way, for certain.
So I guess we'll just jump right in over at the stove. So to jump right in, you're going to take your tortillas. I just have a couple stacked here to save some time. You're going to cut them into chips. So we're going to cut right down the middle. Then you're going to stack them up and do down the middle here. And then
it smells like we need some sharper knives.
And then down, well, if you guys would subscribe, we could get monetized and I could afford them. Then we're going to do down the middle of these ones to form our chip shape.
Well, it is giving chip. That's like exactly what I expect when I think of a tortilla chip.
Yep. So once we do that, we have, like I said, already heated up our vegetable oil. So we're going to start by just throwing in a couple at a time. We're going to start to turn it up, but it's already hot, so they're starting to
sizzle a bit.
Sizzle. And I like to do 3 or 4 at a time.
Make it more manageable.
And then we just sit here and wait. And then whenever I think that the one side is done, I'll flip it over and give the other side a couple seconds.
Probably like
No. I'm just, now that it's heating up, these ones will take a little longer, but now that it's getting hotter, they're going to be quick. So like, give us like 10 seconds? Yeah.
Maybe even less than. Oh my, they're sizzling, baby. Sizzle.
Yeah. And then these ones aren't going to be as brown. They're going to, I'm telling you, once this gets hot, this moves quick. You have to be quick or you're going to burn them.
Okay, so it's actually not tedious or time consuming.
Well, look how many we have to do so many, and I have another pack. So, like, it is going to be a little bit that we're going to sit here.
Maybe we just need a bigger pot. Again, please subscribe, and we can afford some
we can afford some of these things.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Regardless, Feliz Cinco de Mayo.
And as you can see, our chips turned out fantastic. I gave them, what would you say, 10 seconds per side?
Maybe 20 per side. All I know is we've been sitting around for 15 hours waiting on Melissa. She's done one chip at a time.
Did I or did I not say the wrong adjective? But I did say that this wouldn't be a quick thing. It's minimal ingredients, but it is not a quick thing.
At least you're owning up to the wrong adjective thing. Okay,
enough from you. Let's try them out and let the audience know what they're working with.
Don't forget that you need the guac. For the guac, you need to use the Hot Girl Kitchen recipe.
You need to
Cheers.
The guac.
It's giving crispy, it's giving just the right amount of salty. Soft, you don't want your tortilla chips to be soft.
Well, no. You do, wait, so you have these fresh tortilla chips, we have the puffs.
Okay, stop eating the ones I want. I like the ones with the big puffs.
So the puffs are nice and they're...
Why are you crushing my puffs?
Well, I'm gonna eat it.
I hate her.
Kiss my ass.
She's literally so rude sometimes. She just doesn't want me to
No
succeed.
happiness. Oh, I thought you
I'll never know happiness. I'll never know peace. Subscribe so that I can afford therapy.
Honestly, these are incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what anyone says. Fresh tortillas are the way to go. They're time consuming, but guess what? If you want to impress your guests, you will make these.
Or
and
if
you want to be
are hungry yourself.
Yeah, but
it's not always about impressing somebody.
But I mean, like, no offense. I'm not trying to fat shame people, but do you need this whole bowl? No, you don't.
Maybe I don't, and maybe that's why it wouldn't have taken me 15 hours and it wouldn't have been a time-consuming task. Remember when she said this is time-consuming? Yeah, because she made 35,000 tortilla chips.
If you made a
single serving, it maybe would take you 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, make a half of your. Honestly, 4 soft tortillas would make enough for a single serving. That's
I might make 5 or 6 for myself, but it's the fat shaming for me. I mean, honestly.
And with that,
she's begging to get canceled, but please don't cancel her because we're tied together.
Deal.
We're a package deal. So regardless
this
of how,
is like the most contact. Let's hug. We haven't hugged in a while. No, actually, hug me.
I'm vaccinated for COVID, so it's okay.
Real hot girl shit.